Hi everyone, once again, I welcome you all to this VMC Study Abroad channel. My name is Jyoti and I am your Study Abroad mentor here. Today we're gonna talk about that what modules we have in these three different exams. Exam names are IELTS, TOEFL and PTE. What modules we have? So particularly if I talk about these exams, these are the English proficiency test, okay? And whatever the exam you will take, you would be tested on the basis of your English skill. So that English skill is tested on LRWS, listening, reading, writing and speaking. But when you take exam, you have a hierarchy, a sequence based on what you get your exam, like you get your question paper, if I say. So for the IELTS, if you are the student who is, if you are the student who wants to take the test of IELTS, you will have first listening, then reading, then writing and then speaking. But for the TOEFL, you will have first reading, then listening, then speaking and then writing. For the PTE, you will have speaking first, and in speaking you will have different modules. Then you have writing, reading and listening. So this way your modules goes. Now see, what are the number of hours and how much you have to sit for the test. This you need to know before you take it. For the listening, if I talk about IELTS, TOEFL and PTE both, like all three, here for the IELTS you have 30 minutes only for the entire listening. In that 30 minutes you will have 4 sections of listening. But what has changed? If you take paper based test, you will have 10 extra minutes. But if you take computer based test, you will have 2 extra minutes. Okay. So in total you will have 40 minutes or 32 minutes. TOEFL will have 41 to 57 minutes. Why this variation? Because sometimes in listening and reading we have one unscored set of question. So for that, including that unscored set of questions, I'm telling you this is the timing, 41 or 57 minutes. No extra time more than that. Unlike IELTS, we have some extra time. We do not have any in TOEFL. For the PTE, you have 30 to 43 minutes. Now, no extra time which is given for the same. Okay. Okay, if I talk about the reading, how much time we need for the reading in these three exams? So IELTS take your 1 hour completely. No extra time. Okay. In 1 hour, you have to do 3 sections. In TOEFL, you have 54 to 72 minutes. As I said, in listening or reading, in both of any of the modules, you will have one unscored set of question. So including that unscored set of questions, here either 54 or 72 minutes you will have for the TOEFL reading. PTE, you have 29 or 30 minutes. Okay. So that is something, either it is for 29 or the 30 minutes. Now talking about writing. For the writing, in IELTS you have 1 hour where you have to do 2 tasks. TOEFL you have 50 minutes where you have 2 tasks, but for the independent task you will have 30 minutes and for the integrated task you have 20 minutes. Okay, what those are now that you will learn in classes, that how to do these questions. PTE, which is in writing, you will writing and speaking, which is kind of integrated sections here. Okay, in PTE you will have writing and speaking along with. One section would be there for the speaking and writing. So including both the things, you will have 54 to 67 minutes. Okay, so this is all about the timings. Now for the speaking, in IELTS, you will have a face-to-face interview round. It can go for the 15 minutes or can be for the 20 minutes. But it depends on your, the way you are responding to the examiner. If you do not utter a word even, it can minimize to the 7 or 8 minutes also. And it can maximize to the 25 minutes sometimes. So it is not something certain. It depends on examiner, how, beautifully you are expressing your ideas, the more time you will have to speak. But again, officially it is 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that. TOEFL, you will have 17 minutes, which is strict timing. You do not have any leverage time for this. For the PT, you have writing and speaking section altogether, as I said. So again, 54 to 67 minutes you will have. That's it. So I just want you to check all the timings and the modules before you take any of these tests. Thank you. Stay tuned for the further videos.